Alrighty. Let's kick this. Got a lot to do today. Oh Lord. Got no sleep. Oh hell, I'm not even talking to anybody. At this point, I'll wait till somebody talks to me. Oh, I got some coffee that is really strong and tastes like crap. Got no sleep, no breakfast. BowChicaBowBow. Gotta restart the engine. Let's see who we got watching. Oh. Getting all the streams set up. Which one is that? Where do I hear that coming from? Is it this one? It is that one. Ooh, I got 2 thumbs up, but there's only 1 person watching. Let's see if it shows me. Nope, just me. That's interesting. That one's muted. That one is effectively muted. BowChicaBowBow. Alright, plug in. Nothing in there. Oops, not at all what I want. Well, balls. Three blueprints. Let's see if I can find it. It is called... Alright. How the hell do you use this thing? And if there's any audio to it. Oh, that's right. I gotta show the... Man, I hate it when they do that. Give me just a sec. I don't think anybody's watching yet. Where is the audio coming from? Is it this one? No. No. Oh, I found it. Alright, we're all good. I don't think there's even many watching yet. Oops, that is not the button I wanted. Oh, there's 2 on Mixer. Hi, Mixer! Who we got watching on Mixer today? What I did was I picked up a, oh Jesus, how many levels do I have open? Oh, that's not bad. Oh, the lighting is not rebuilt. I'd swear I did the lighting before I... Oh well. We got over on Mixer. Oh, crap. Just closed out the chat. Man, it's a struggle bus day. Today. Thought that would minimize it. Heyo, times 2 testy. Let's see if that does it. Alrighty, there are 2 things we're going to do. See if that shows up. There we go. There it is. There it is. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. Alright. Gotta go to my content browser and actually look for, oh, for fuck's sakes. How do I not remember? Man, I'm having a super brain fart right now. Paul? No. It's... No. 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 Oh my god, I'm having a total brain fart. This is not a great... Hey, Flip Game! Oh my gosh! Good seeing you. I had my chat down for a minute. Sorry about that. I'm trying to remember, and this is so embarrassing. I'm trying to remember how to show the content thing. I'm gonna have to ask Paul. I know there's... I am struggle busing today. I've got a message out to Paul. The one thing I want to do right now and I don't freaking remember how. Because apparently I'm an idiot today. I wonder what that button opens. Opens the marketplace. There is a filters in the content browser. No, that's not what I want. You know what, I'm going to just have to bite the bullet, and my computer is running like absolute crap today. Save as content. Let's shoot that over to Paul, shall we? It is a struggle bus day today. It's alright, we're gonna pull it out. We're gonna have a hell of a great day. Oh, and I turned the heat up to 1,000,000,000,000 degrees. It is so hot. Hey, Drunken Solitaire. Been a hot minute since we saw you. Glad to have you back. Hope you're still watching. I had the chat minimized while I'm trying to get Paul to refresh my stupidity. I need to show something in here, and I can't for the life of me remember how to do it. And I can't, and I'm not describing it right to Paul. There's a button somewhere. Like, I'd swear I could have just, like, I used to be able to just, like, click on here. But I can't. Ooh, PAX Australia. How was it? I had a lot of fun when I went to PAX West 5 years ago. Bottom right arrow, view options. Oh my god, there it is. Show plugin content. Show engine content. Oh my god. Thank you, Paul. Paul saving the day. Alright. That is what I want right there. Yeah, lots of indie games. We need to be at PAX. I can't afford it. I'm stuck in this catch-22 of we need to be demoing the game, but I can't because I can't afford to demo it, and blah blah blah. So we're still waiting for these. There are two 3 publishers I've got pitches out to right now and a VC firm. If any one of those 3 come through, the whole different story. We'll be able to actually spread the word about tubers. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to turn down the heat in here. I've got it up way high. All right. Alright, so that's kind of neat. We're back on track, as we knew we would be. Was there any indie game you liked in particular, Drunken? Let's see how it does. But nothing as good as Twabor for an indie game, huh? You can go ahead and say it, Drunken. I don't mind. You can say it. Now that is pretty goddamn cool. Oh, I see. So we could have dominated is what you're saying? You're going to make me feel good and bad at the same time by saying Twabor would have done very well. But we weren't there, so suck it, nerds! That's what you're going to say to me? Ah. Drunken, I got a question for you, and this is a super serious one. If I were to say to you, Drunken, I will give you a percentage of sale for every copy of Twabor you sell, would that interest you? Because that's kind of where I want to go. At this point, I need to do something. And I want to make an offer to any streamer that sells a copy, gets money for it. Alright. Do you have a cadre of streamers? I gotta make some fucking magic happen. Like, is this like some kind of consortium we could put together where basically I just say, everybody, here's tubers, here's a whole bunch of, or here's a URL to a shopping cart. We already kind of have it set up. For every single key you sell, you get this %. Put it out there for every streamer worldwide. Yeah, everybody can play Skullball. Blah, blah, blah. That does look really badass. I wonder what would happen if I like increased absolutely nothing. Flip game, I'm talking about everybody. It's a group thing. The big thing I've got to overcome is not having people at the same time. And I need to get the ball rolling, and I got to make something happen sooner than later. And this is a group effort, so if... What's my Discord server? Here, I'll toss it up there. I don't really use it that much anymore. Emily used to keep that going for me, but I just, at the end of the day, I don't... Here, I'm going to do two things. I'm going to toss my email in. You guys spread that around. Anyone that wants to sell a copy of Twaybor gets money for it. Hands down. It's easy enough for me to track because I can just put 1,000 keys for this dude, 1,000 keys for that dude, 1,000 keys for that dude, and if any of those are sold, they get the money. And here's our Discord. Again, it is not active right now because I don't have a community manager at the moment. But I don't know if this would be some great internet movement where we could all of a sudden have like hundreds of streamers, pimping tubers, making money. I'm not greedy. I want to share the wealth and share the love. Oh, actually, that's what I'm working on today. Problem is, like, oh, invite expired? I just created it. Let's try again. Set this link to never expire. Copy. Let's try that. Yeah, I can make lots of invites. I rather like this. Why is that being a douche? What do I have this one set to? What if I got to pull it out a little bit? Oh, neato. Neato Pukito. No, so hello, Lightning XD. How the heck are you today? I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day you happen to be having. I hope you're having a wonderful one. Wasn't that interesting? That did not create the webbing that I was expecting. There we go. Why it didn't work on that one? I haven't banned anybody. I don't think you're banned. Have you been in before? Server settings, moderation, audit log. Members, bans. No, there's only two. One called Mprex and one called the Lombax. Are you either one of those? The two I've got on the ban list are Mprex and the Lombax. And I didn't ban either one of them. I'm assuming that one of our other community mods banned for like a spam of something. If either one of those are you, I can unban it. Oh hell, and I'm in the wrong sub-level again. Scott, you big dummy. Oh lord, is it gonna crash the engine? Is it gonna be that kind of day today? We'll give it a hot second. What video are you gonna edit? You got, is it from PAX? Is it all about? All about PAX, baby. Let's talk about PAX, baby. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I wonder if I can... Is that still stretching to the ground? It is. Well, I'm going to be streaming all day today, till probably at least 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I do have to pick up my little girl tonight. I haven't had her for, oh my god, like, feels like a week at this point. I've gotten to see her a couple of days, but I have not gotten to hang out with her. You know what? I could film it real quick, and then you can just steal me singing it. Man, I so dig this. This is like a really cool plugin. I went with the minimum angle. Oh, that looks so good. That makes me so happy. I'll make a pot. I didn't make one. I stole it. You can steal from my mini cheats. I'll make this one. Hey, Flip Game. Kaet must die. So, in an effort to address, we pivoted on everything that reviewers or criticizers had said about Twabor. One of the things that we couldn't do just with the Twabor game was create a single-player experience within that game. It was never planned, blah, blah, blah. But in doing a bunch of market research, it showed that there are two things that are really hot right now: horror, jump scare, and VR. And talking with Paul, he's like, yeah, I could put that in. And I was like, well, I could do the level. We already have all the assets. So Paul and I were like, derp-a-derp. And, well, I was more like derp-a-derp. Paul was just like, yeah, fuckers. And then he just, like, raged on the table and stuff. But, oh, I had started swarming on that last night because I was doing a billion preview bikes, so you may want to kill it. It shouldn't use it if you're using it, but you know how swarm goes. But it is a jump scare, horror, slight puzzle solver. It's more of a survival. Like if you took, Emily wants to play Alien Isolation, And what was the one dude said last night? It's a lot like, maybe Amnesia?
That's what I said. I was talking about Amnesia yesterday.
Could have been Paul.
And that was, because I was looking at it and how they were like, when you look at something, a little hand comes in there, like little 2D hand, and then you can like pick things up, like you look around and you pick things up.
Yeah, whatever's easiest. I would love if we could use her arm just so you could see the tattoo, but if we can't, I'm not going to sweat it.
Oh no, we can't. That's totally fine. It was just mainly the picking of the stuff up in, because you could pick up like all the books, like there were like a lot of it was just moving things around the room.
Let's do it to it. Oh, check this out, Paul. Check this out. Check this out. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Come look. Come look. Come look. Come look. Come look. Come look. Oh shit! Where was I? Hang on. I gotta find it. I gotta fly out of the murder force so I can see where the hell I am. I was looking around on the marketplace because you know they got all the spoopy assets. Look.
Oh,
Look at that.
cobwebs.
And that was what I was asking for because it's a plugin. And so basically, all you do is you just drag it in and set like the angle and the number of sheets to draw. And it just connects it to the whatever's next. The ground plane and then the meshes.
Nice. That's fun.
It was like $9. I was like, you know what? That is totally worth it. It is a whole separate game. We're going to charge around $10 for it. I wanted originally to get it done for Halloween, but Paul came up with some great ideas, and then some of the, not a feature creep, but kind of a content creep. There are 3 zones that you've got to survive through. You can't kill anything, you just have to survive while solving kind of a minor puzzle. And we added stuff to make it a better game. It did drag out production on it a little bit, but it is going to be significantly better than it was originally planned, with not really any extra work, just a little more extra time. Here, I'm going to Kaylin Smith. I'll give you a kind of a so this is our friend Carrie, who did an early demo for us. We fixed everything that was listed as funky in that. And then where the hell is it? Under clips?
I forgot to commit something.
Then we've got some from when I'm making it, and startled the crap out of myself because I wasn't paying attention and I was looking at the wrong way at stuff. So if you take a look at those, you'll get kind of an idea of what's going on. And then this is the official store page, which I think you can add it to your wish list if you'd like. Yeah, with jump scare elements. Alright. I don't want that up. I don't want that up either. Come on, Scott. Head out of your ass, buddy. Man, I hope that doesn't crash the engine. Mario! How are you today, Mario? Flip game, yeah, this is not your just usual all of a sudden, you know, you're standing in one spot and all of a sudden something kills you. This is you have to survive. It's more like Alien Isolation than it is like Five Nights at Freddy's. So I tried in-engine alt copying the blueprint just to drag to a new location, and now it's locked the engine up.
If you're not in the same sublevel, it sometimes does that.
And what I've been streaming the last week or two is the last segment of it. There are 3 stages that get progressively harder as we introduce more elements into it. Did you get a chance to look at the spotlight? I simplified it for testing right now. If you've done a recent pull, there is so if you're facing the pump station on the far left, the one that we had set up, yeah, right on the other side of that, there's just one pump and the light, so that way I could just turn the one on and run over to it. I think the pump's at the ground below it. Hang on. Oh, it just lagged out a little bit. Shoot. Or did I not? I think commit it. I did not commit it. My bad. I can't read. Yeah. I just, because they all like turned on and the materials turned on. It's just none of them, I couldn't, and the light turned on. It looked like I was like shining on the ground, but I couldn't move it at all. And so I tried like adjusting the mesh up and down to see if it was just like a height problem. My computer is good, Mario. It's about 3 years old at this point, but it's 8 core at 4 gigahertz AMD with 24 gig of RAM. An older video card, the 960 generation, but it is it handles all this stuff pretty easily for the most part. Now Paul's new computer is a monster. Holy balls. No, what did I just hit? God damn, Scott. God damn, Mr. Poopy Butthole. Ooh, I like that a lot. Although I feel like the spider would not necessarily... Oh, that is so good looking. And I'm putting this spider web directly in a path that the player's going to have to walk through. And I'm going to stick a zombie on the other side of it. Yeah, the 960 is not bad. It's just it's aging. God damn, that looks good. I'm so happy with this plugin. Mario, if you're asking what just happened why I was like happy, it's because I just this web plugin, and it's procedurally generating dynamic on the fly, so I can basically just find a placement point and adjust the angles a little bit and the number of strands to draw, and it throws that super cool looking spider web out there. Unfortunately, we don't have the time or the team to make it like flutter and stick to you and stuff like that, so it's more of a prop than anything. But it also allows me to hide a zombie. So I'm gonna come around this corner. So many unbuilt objects. I gotta build lighting on this. I did not realize I didn't build it last night. So basically what I've done with this game is I've tried to put like reinforcing patterns of go to the lights are safe for the first couple of stages, and then in the last stage, basically, although you have to go to the lights, they're not always safe. Alright, I am going to save out what I've been working on and do a real quick preview bake. Alright, levels are saved out. And I'm going to do a real quick preview bake. This is going to lag out the stream a little tiny bit, despite the fact that I told Swarm don't use more than 4 cores and don't use the local machine. It still is like, screw you, Scott! We're going to do whatever we want! So I'll do my usual, pop this up, and you'll notice it'll say here that it's only using 4 cores, but it's going to show you it's using all 8. And I don't know if that's a Windows flub, a Swarm flub, whatever the case. It will in a moment, Mario. And while it's doing this, I'm going to actually take this opportunity to go make a pot of coffee. Because I was a bastard, and I didn't make one, because I didn't think Pa was coming into the office today. So, BRB everybody, don't die! Oh, I have the worst freaking headache. I think I slept like 2 hours last night. Trying to keep my spirits up by just drinking crazy amounts of coffee, but I think it's like a cyclical thing, because like every day I drink too much coffee, I don't sleep.
Oh, I'm probably an idiot. Let's see if I probably didn't say that, did I? I did not.
buddies, Paul, goes with, he's a YouTuber, does. He just got back from PAX Australia, and he's like, yeah, there weren't very many good indie games there, and you guys would have been the best out of all of them. And I was like, man, that makes, I know it should make me feel better. Alright, dark stuff this time.
I know why that light didn't work is because I forgot to save the collision on the lighthouse.
It's gonna be cold fucking coffee. It was unplugged.
No. Yeah, you may not want to. Yeah, no, it's not going to be worth it. There you go.
I would presume that the idiot cleaning person last night probably unplugged it to use the vacuum or something, which would be the first time anyone's vacuumed in here in 3 years.
Yeah, just put the water through it. There you go, good plan. Don't put any coffee in. Yeah, there was just no collision on the lighthouse, so it was like, oh, you're interacting with something? I don't know what.
Oh, so it's all good now?
Yeah, probably.
reservoir like 20 minutes to heat up.
May not even need that long. Some time. Just doesn't need to yeah. Just give it a little bit of time. That'll be good.
Yeah, and then I'll It didn't put that much through the. All right, I'm back. In case anybody is still here, the cleaning crew last night apparently forgot to plug back in my coffee maker, and then I just managed to make a massive coffee mess.
But yeah, alright. Just make this spot like super bright. If any of you will see it. But I think I didn't save that. Okay, that's not. I didn't save a few things on this, it looks like.
Hey, thanks for staying, Mario. Alright, save all this out. Yeah, apparently I have not committed in a little while.
Alright, I'll just use this for now right here. Right, so, I go here, put this, my Google lights split up, and now this thing should work. And move it around. Really?
In the daytime, you wouldn't see it.
Like any. Gotta make sure it's working. I can't tell right now. Yeah, let's do this. 5,000. I will be able to see that.
Just turn your sky sphere to dark or your directional lights.
It's not showing up.
It may need to be at something like 2 million.
Well, it's at 5,000 and the inverse square is off. So it would just be like bright white.
Oh, yeah. Alright, where did I just leave those spiders at? I'm gonna see what they look like once baked in. What the hell? Alright. So that one's fine, and it looks great baked in. What happened to my other one? How in the hell did that happen? I bet I moved it accidentally. Well, that's interesting.
It was just, I didn't fence it, yeah. It's bright enough. Alright, here we go. Boom, it's on. You can really see it's on. Okay, I'm moving my spotlight around.
That is definitely on. It is working. Is it rotating the thing up top?
Yep. It's rotating both like it.
Neat. Can you add like a sound? I probably can. Well,
So you want?
a sound so that way you can hear it like when you move it.
Sure. Well, give me the sound you want.
Gotcha. I'll throw that on a ticket just to remind myself. Ooh, can you add the kill sound to the hanging zombie?
Sure.
There are never too many Scots on your screen, Richard. Wonder if I'm supposed to save every one of those as a static mesh.
What are you trying to do?
So after the light bake, the webs didn't all appear like they did beforehand. Like
What do they look like?
Like, some weren't even there, but one was. And there's an option to save as static, so you can tick it off and it'll take the procedurally generated thing and turn it into a static mesh.
Yeah. Probably what you're going to want to do. Let me...
I haven't...
Yeah, give it a try and see what happens.
Well, it does. It creates a static mesh. It just takes a stupidly long amount of time to do it. Like, I tick it off and it... shit will just go across the screen from time to time. So we got to figure out then the last bit for that, which is to, I don't know if it'd be just simpler to just have, you have to like point all four of them at something, like to have her just like hovering in the sky the whole time with particles around her, and you got to like, I don't know.
Yeah, you could figure, I think we could do something like...
I can't find any scurrying animations.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I wonder if I could get like an animal. Get like a wolf and retarget it to her, or if it'll like look like complete shit.
Really weird.
Well, that's what we're going for, though, right? Really creepy.
I guess we could keep it. I mean, you could try retargeting with dogs' animations. You already have those.
Oh, I wonder what they've named the bones.
Just go, just do it in Playboy. There you go.
Oh Lord. Eskimo Force, saving the day, swinging the hay.
Alright, light is now committed. It'll work now.
Hooray! So
this will be a walkthrough right now. Oh, that's what I was going to do. The hands just have different poses that they go in between. Like when they're, so it's like, starts out like this and then just blends to that. Like there's not an animation. I think it's just two different poses. So I was going to do the same thing.
Eskimo, you're being rude. Flip Game said hello to you. I wonder if he's still watching. He is not.
Alright, so
Yo, Mario. Well, I never found it. I don't know which one you used. It was just really cool.
Let's go for my jump scares out here.
Hope it doesn't have any freaking collision on it. Alright. This is going to, we're getting there. It's a struggle bus of a stream today, but we're getting there.
Yeah, maybe in
I'm going to save this out.
it's in the montage. Scream Zombie 2.
I got a pull from Paul. He gave me some good stuff. Oh, shit. I forgot to commit the change I made to Kaet, but that's fine. I'll overwrite mine with yours.
That's what I noticed that it hadn't committed, but I had already been working.
No,
so I'm like,
that's fine.
It
It was just the step angle, because it was too low to go up the stairs. No, it doesn't. Alright, so this is going to take a hot minute to load. The reservoir on the coffee machine should be hot now, so I will be back in 2 seconds. Struggle bus of a day.
Can you tell me now, how's that sound?
Hooray! Does it make a sound when the chase zombie kills you?
No. I'll put that in as well then. I need to figure something out with that, because I may want a cinematic for that as well. Because right now you can't even tell sometimes.
Alright, coffee's brewing hot. Let's just do a new European thing, cold brewing.
That sounds terrible.
That coffee's so strong anyway, it's not going to matter that a little bit went through it. Alright, and we're back. I'm going to go check out. Bloop, 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 bloop.
One thing I forgot to commit that one. Probably fine, I didn't commit it yet, because there was no check like it would have always been there. It's the UI for the VR stuff, because it's not like it has to be like in world sort of. Still not sure how I wanted that to, because it doesn't look good with the current, just using the HUD elements. It just looks kind of stupid.
I gotcha. Okay, character, in order to get up there, I've got to change the step angle. Oh, I should probably do it in the right goddamn spot. Max, that's step height, that's the wrong thing. I need angle. Walkable floor angle, and I know it needs to be at 50, because anything less than 50, it doesn't actually go up. And I will save that. Alrighty, so in theory, if I remember correctly... Oh, crap. Let's see if it puts me in the spot it's supposed to. So, somebody pointed out on stream last night as I was showing that you're supposed to take the skulls to the pentagram. Somebody points out, he's like, that has 6 points on it, not 5. It's like, God damn it.
Not actually a pentagram, it's just some VFX.
No, I got it. I've been describing it as a pentagram the whole damn time.
That's a star, David.
That also was pointed out that God damn it, grass. I swear to God. I'm going to have to fly through every bit of this freaking landscape and see if any of the grass didn't actually move itself like it was supposed to. There's a couple of spots that it just did not. Landscape painter, I have come to hate you. I originally loved you, but now...
That's where we were having it in multiple pieces. You know what? We could put it in multiple pieces. I can tell you how. What you'd end up doing is you'd like save multiple copies of it and then just delete out.
Well, there's a tool in there where you can just select what you want and move it to a sub-level.
Because that's maybe what we want to do. That way it's not all one large piece. It's broken pieces, and then we can actually stream in different pieces of the landscape as well. So a whole landscape will have to be in there.
Well, okay.
It should make it a lot easier to sculpt things and move things because you'll only be doing it on a much smaller piece than that entire thing at once.
At this point, it won't really help that much because I've already got all the sculpting done.
But yeah, even whatever you're doing now, stuff like that. But it may be something we can do. I guess we can try it into 2 pieces at some point.
All right.
Not save it, but maybe when you're done, that's whatever you're doing.
All right.
That doesn't sound good.
Current player location. Play. There we go. All right. Turn that on.
And I did it.
Oh, cool. That is really cool. It looks really neat and level.
Yeah. That's what I was testing out.
I think we need to throw it far enough because look.
Yep. Depending on where they are, we may have to. Yeah, we'll have to adjust its distance and stuff. We just had to put some more in there.
Yeah.
Because we probably don't want it like infinite.
No, I gotcha.
But,
Maybe like just to that wallish.
yeah, we'll just have to, and we'll change it per. We can change it per light if to whatever distance looks good.
Neato Pukito!
And we can adjust how bright and how light.
Oh yeah, and I can just do that on an individual basis through the details, right?
Yep.
Bad-assery. So let's go up to 3. No, that's not far enough. That should be far enough. Badassery. Okay, we're gonna turn that one on, which should turn the light on. This time I'm not gonna get lost in my own damn level. Maybe a little bit further than that, actually.
All right, I'm also going to install this tool in my engine here. I'm going to show you what this thing does.
Hey Kristen, welcome back. Today's title of the stream makes it sound like it. No, it's always a sexy stream when Scott's involved. 'Cause I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah. God, that was painful even for me. So we're just, Kristen, getting the kind of the final game mechanic put in place. I got a boatload of the final lighting done last night. I'm real happy with the progress. It just felt like I was stalling out for a while. About ready to mainline some coffee? Yeah.
Alright, here we go. I can show you this tool that I downloaded. This is something I was surprised Unreal didn't have it already, and I was like, well, I can make this myself. And I was like, I'm gonna check the marketplace first. $15. It does like everything I want, and there was more things it does. So I was like, hey, perfect. It means if we have a lot of like very small, low triangle meshes, we can group them together and, as a single instance, and then it will.
So it'd be something that would be like the shanty buildings?
Or more like if you have like rocks or like skulls or like little posts, and they're like all next to each other. That's a good use.
But you wouldn't take, so like say...
You wouldn't take like all the trees and group them together, I don't think.
Gotcha.
I mean, we may want to test some of it to see, but like these boxes right here, if we wanted, like, if we just had a bunch of these, like, I don't know.
Or like these...
a couple hundred boxes.
Like these skull posts that I have everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't have a light, it's the same skull.
Yep, we can instance those, and that way, I need to do a little bit of touching on it, but it's something that can greatly help performance because it will make it so that all the ones that are grouped together will go into a single draw call, or at least it won't do it separate draw calls for each one, and it will it lowers the overhead because it's just basically just doing transforms and rotations and stuff like that on them. All right. Let's do enable. Start now. So.
Alright, well that did not do what I thought it was supposed to. Oh. So, did I do it right then?
Hmm?
So there's a tool I'll need to use, not just the like add component like you were showing me before?
For what?
For the instance static mesh?
Oh no, that's a whole different tool plugin that I grabbed. Like that was what I showed you earlier, but you can't do that. Like now that they're already placed, it just would take you forever to replace it. This is why I have this. I can just click on them. Click on it.
Be right back. I'm going to look at Paul's screen.
Yeah, just like.
Picking all the ones that you want.
And see, now I have this instance tool that I just installed. And I can kind of. So just convert instances. And now these are not static meshes anymore. If I click on it, it's a single static mesh instance. Those are placed.
Huh. And that means it only has to draw one time?
No, it has to draw them all. It's just, it's all in one, a single draw call. So if I take this and like, let's duplicate this a bunch of times. Over here. So we're at like, what is that, 100 and something, went down to objects. There's like, I don't know, 180, I can't really tell. So, let's go, I don't have to close out of here, I should have done it the other way first.
Well, I guess I don't need to know the exact reason why, but it makes things run smoother is what you're saying. Hey, Totem.
It's how we can draw them. Like it's the same, similar to how the foliage is drawn. So if the static mesh, if you just have a bunch of the exactly the same static meshes, like other than like scaling and rotation and stuff. It also makes it easy to move all those instances around, whereas otherwise moving them and scaling them and everything, you like have to like actually look at numbers. So like, but so if you like you click here, you see all this stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
You can align, distribute, snap. All select things by that, and then you can literally just click on it and each instance around. It's like there are other options too. Yeah, seems like pretty useful tool. Alright, now I'm going to do the same thing and clean all these guys out.
That's okay, Flip Game, you do your thing.
Yeah, and now I only get 120 frames per second. Even on cap, it's like 119, 120, like 123 versus I was getting 190 with the other way. And draw primitive calls at 814 versus 240, which I had before. And so if I can just select all these guys. Okay, select all you. Here, for instances. So like if you have a bunch of rocks on a wall, you could convert a group of them into a single instance.
Would I want to do that with all of the... Now, do they all have to be the same size to begin with? Do they all have to be the same size to begin with?
It has to be the exact same mesh.
Mesh, but can they all be different sizes?
Yeah, like scaling doesn't matter. Scaling, rotation, and location doesn't matter.
So as long
like
as
all
it's...
the stuff that they have in that one where it says a transform, you can change a transform, I just can't change anything. But yeah, so now I'm getting 200 frames a second versus 120, and that is CPU and not GPU.
No, Totem, this game's gonna be around $10. We can't do a free game.
But yeah, so especially with things that are a low number of polygons, it really helps, but even with higher numbers, it's okay, I should be able to do a test. I'll just swing this back. Alright, now back to the cubes. Actually, iron has to make some like.
So in theory, into this world outliner, I've got all the real rock 10s
You're not
selected.
going to want to group them all together.
Oh.
I think I want to say they should be like similarly close to each other. We could, well, you can't do it on yours. Like you don't.
Because I don't have
to
the plugin, yeah.
But I just wanted to do some tests on this first. So let's do it. That's all I was gonna do. Because it's hard for me to test. Like I was trying to do a test by my shit, and as soon as I do that, the lighting is going to be broken. Yeah, it may be that we like a lot of the smaller actors. We just want to like may just want to convert them on. I'm totally sure. But yeah, like that just went from like, yeah. We may want to just give it a try on something that we are like 3 or 4 things that we know there are a ton of. And also they all have to be in the same solo, obviously, because it's just basically it's like you can add this static mesh, the instant static mesh, just as a component because that's all it is. It's just it doesn't automatically convert. There's no way to do it yet.
And download pirates? Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. And not everybody's a game pirate, but I can't just make games free because some people don't want to pay for them.
But yeah, like this scat right here, I'm getting 35 frames a second. That was without making it an instance. Now let's try making this thing an instance. I guess it will go up to like 200 frames a second. I'm still at 200 frames a second. 35 to 200.
What mesh was that?
This pike.
Oh, and I got a ton of those in there.
Like, that's what I'm thinking is hoping this stuff I will be able to. That's also why I think lava flow is lagging out at certain points, because there are a lot of small meshes, like the pipes are all single things. We just have a lot of them. And if we just are able to turn those into a single thing.
You so funny, Totem.
If you want to just get that tool, it's just instance tool from the marketplace.
That's all it's called, is the instance tool?
Yep. $15.
Can do.
It's this one right here. I already got. I bought this at my phone thing, but yeah. Then you could click install to engine, and then you open up your project and you add the project. Or you go to the plugins and enable that plugin.
By Mary Nate. Yeah.
Yep. The one. I'm just not sure how it will, because it's working the same with the foliage, so some of the issues that the foliage and stuff may have, that may have as well. But so that's why I wanted to try it, but that's terrible.
And you said it needs to be a low poly, a low triangle item?
I'm not totally sure. It's just if generally you don't have lots of high poly things, because it's
Performance busting anyway.
yeah. It definitely it works really well on low poly things. On a high poly thing, I'm not sure if it works as well. I'm just really not sure. Because I think it ends up drawing more triangles if it's a static mesh instance. Not totally sure on that. That was one thing I was. This Lindsay Jane has been getting has been doing pretty well in her jobs for her placement matches today. She lost the first two and has won every single one after. She only has a couple to go. But yeah, it looks like you'll end up drawing a few more triangles you have if you're using the instances.
But it gives performance.
But it's putting it all into a single, well, it's not adding multiple draw calls per instance.
So the net gain is a performance increase.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It may give you a net decrease, like I think if you're using higher poly things, it might, like, that way the total draw might go up even more. That's why I was saying it works really well with the smaller things. That's why I'm not really sure. That's why I wanted to check the what's it called, the LOD, like if it's not getting LOD properly with an instance or something. Because yeah, I'm at 800,000 triangles drawn versus I was at 700,000, like between the two. So it wasn't just the triangles drawn adding more, like basically didn't get performance, but it was the, going from 400 draw calls to 2,000 really killed performance.
You jinxed her. It may not necessarily increase triangles drawn. I guess that's sort of per mesh basis. No, it's about the same. About the same. But yeah, even I was using a tree. I switched to a tree in place of the. So it's just all of where all those things were. They're now just a bunch of trees. But anyway, okay. It's a good thing to have, and I would try using it and try building the lighting and see if it Looks
good.
funky.
Yep, looks weird. So what I would do is I'd just like try a couple sub-levels and just select everything, like all of them, or at least a large number of them.
Can do.
And I use the stat RHI to see the triangles drawn and draw primitive calls, because that will tell you how you like check it beforehand and then check it after. Right. So hangs on he has that. What else was it? I had other stuff that I was seeing, but he's on the character.
There's a black box around your logo on your offline screen. Alright, so I gotta find, grab this. So many Scots today. There are. Crap, I probably should have saved first, but oh well. Hot in the pursuit of finishing this up. First, we're going to put this actually in the right checkpoint. And we're going to save everything out real quick. Still a little bit left to do. I realized I didn't put any, I haven't put any mushroom skulls or blood in this level yet. That won't be super hard, it's just a little tedious. Does the options menu work?
Yep.
I gotta do a new build on this.
Well, I don't know if it saves, but I think it does.
Hey, Prinzy, how you doing today? Hanging out on Mixer? Watching some games, playing some games, are you? Would I like to purchase some graphics? No, we're good. We got all of our models that we need for this. Thank you, though. Have you thought about putting them up on, like, the Unreal Marketplace or anything? Yeah, Unreal and Unity both have Marketplace for 3D, 2D. So just go to like Unreal, I don't know the URL off the top of my head, but just look up, yeah, there you go. UnrealEngine.com. They have a Marketplace, and then Unity also has a Marketplace. Where you can put up 2D, 3D, textures, materials, meshes, animations, you know, FBXs, OBJs, whatever you want. They've got a little bit of guidelines you have to follow to make sure they're in a format that works. And I think you have to like verify that you have tested it in Engine just to see that it works. But it's not like a super difficult thing to do. People buy that stuff all of the time. And there's also a website called TurboSquid, and they sell like 2D and 3D assets. I want some of our Russian or Ukrainian friends to join back. I learned a new sentence last night, so now I have two. Приятно познакомиться, which means it's very nice to meet you. I'm just a linguistic god. So I finished Stranger Things Season 2. Did you get a chance to watch it yet, Paul?
Yep, I watched it. I watched almost the whole thing that first night.
I was a little disappointed. I felt like it was just a whole season of fan service to Barb.
I
But
liked it. That was good.
it wasn't bad. I guess my expectations were so high from the first season. Yeah, I agree with you, Middle. I'm definitely not saying it's bad either. I just wasn't what I was expecting, hoping for. Like the first one built such a great sense of like urgency and ambiance and like terror. And this one, it just kind of felt like middle high school kids falling in love. Although that's kind of terrifying if you think about it. Yeah. I read right after finishing it last night that they didn't end on a cliffhanger like with the first one because they weren't sure what they want to do with Season 3, so they don't want to just make Season 3 be a continuation of Season 2. And it was kind of interesting because I'd originally read when Stranger Things first came out, the first season, the original plan was actually to have every season take place 10 years in the future. So that way when the year 2020 hit, it would be the year 2020 in the show. Which is a really neat concept, but the problem is everybody liked the characters or the actors too much. And since you can't really age kids a decade per year. Hey, Battle Gamers, how you doing today, buddy? Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Middle. I like the story. I want to see them do more with it. Save all these out. If you're still there, Battle Gamers, what are you up to today? We haven't seen AMR or BuzzGame for a while. Maybe he got tired of me calling him Blowjob Zap. It'd be wonderful if right this second is when like he popped into the stream and it's like, I heard you, fucker.
But yeah, I think there's I need to get a little streaming in for the last few levels, and including like, because that's, I've noticed that that was the other big thing that's causing issue, is because even when it's not drawing, there's those where those straw calls are still getting called for stuff that gets culled. So like just hiding syllables, I was getting a much higher frame per second.
Oof, that might be overkill.
Maybe, I would say so. You make it smaller.
Nope, it's gotta be this big. It's this or nothing. I need it to look like absolute shit. Why does it look so drawn out? There we go. No. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, it is a little quiet today. I'm trying to get my energy up. Today was Captain Struggle Bus Day today. Just started off with.
Actually, I'm going to try to see if I can break up that landscape myself.
Save it out as a static mesh. Let's go.
Making songs.
Making songs.
I guess I should get back on something. Whatever. I'm going to head out here soon and get lunch, and then go back and continue working on the VR stuff. It's like it's close. It's almost there, I feel like.
Battery fully charged. I can stop draining power from the universe.
So yeah, literally this is all this. This thing is. The hand is for VR is just that. This. And this. And then there's a blend space. Just blends between those. used to be really easy. It's like cook here and it's just like dry ground. Now it's like, no, they're gonna just do that. But yeah, all it is
Oh, I love this so much.
right, this one's between those open that hand like this and then closed.
Yeah, this is a really cool procedural web system. The only problem is saving it as static kind of eats up 60 seconds to maybe 2 minutes, depending. Oh, it's depending on the size and the sheets that it's using. Well, that's good to know.
Let's see what this lens is. Manage.
So I realized, given that it was Halloween last night, that people are not super fond of spiders. And although I don't have any real ability to put a spider in this game, I can just give kind of a little bit of the creepy feel. God damn it, what sublevel am I in? The wrong sublevel. Curiosity. And it just hates that. Yeah, a little quiet today. A little quiet. I think I'm going to wait just a hot minute to get some food. Oh, I wanted to bring my pistachios in today and I forgot. Let's see what the hanging web does. Yeah. Give it a moment to compile. Not a big fan of that one. Oh, don't crash, engine. It is a really cool web tool. We got Twitch, we got Flip Game, Isiro, Kristen, Middle, Uncle Monkey Party. Yeah, I think it's just a little quiet because our Unreal people aren't really filtered in yet today. Am I in the right sublevel? Always the question I'm asking over and over and over again. Whoa, I have so many unlit objects. Oh, I was just saying who was watching in stream. Haven't been able to figure out yet why this is orange versus green. I wonder if it's I just don't have any. There we go. Just didn't have any webs touching any walls. Oh no, I feel ya. Feels like a slow day. Ooh, I kind of like that. Ooh, I really like that. Slow day, slow day. I'm gonna get some coffee, be right back. She's still winning? So it would appear like 2 weeks ago I said a coffee mug up on my front desk. I walked back up the other day or whatever and I found it. It was just mold had sealed the top of the coffee mug shut from the leftover coffee. Alright, we're back. And more exciting than ever. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Scott, he's so funny and clever. Oh my God, Scott. Paul's like, time to go home and work in VR.
It is almost that time.
VR time is a delightful time. I'm getting the hang of this. All right. Getting the hangle of the angle. Jesus, Scott. I'm getting the hangle pob. Jesus Christ. I'm getting the hangle pob. And what that was supposed to be is, I'm getting the hang of it, Paul.
Getting the angle, Bob.
Getting the hang of the angle, Paul. Which can also loosely be translated into getting the hangle of it, Pob? VR is Paul's happy place. Yeah. I think in the future it's going to be everybody's happy place. Humans cease to exist. Everything's just VR. You know, it'll be super meta is when AI evolves to the point of like killing off all of the humans, and then the AI develops VR for itself. It's just robots stuck in VR. They're not even robots walking around the real world anymore. They're just sitting down and watching VR. They don't even need headsets.
They are the VR.
Yeah.
I might win this one as well. I'm waiting to watch this her final one here.
Well, you do whatever you need to, yo. Otherwise, it's just going back to me talking to myself all day here. And you're like, serves you right, fucker.
Yep, they did it. I gotta see here. New rank.
2. Man, and they look really cool in the shadows too. I'm a big fan of this. Although I probably should check to see, like, triangles 7. I think it'll be okay.
What is that?
The webs when I turn them into a static mesh.
Yeah.
Triangles 12. Triangles 12.
Probably almost completely material based.
It's a little grainy walking through it. I wonder how it's going to look in VR though.
It did not go so well. Way lower than where she was last year. Alright.
I wonder if there's like a animated spider that I can just get like crawling around everywhere. Some expensive one. Ooh. There is one. Let's see how it looks, kids.
Alright.
No, don't take me to effing Sketchfab. I want to see the animation. No. Oh, that'll do just fine, pig.
Alright. I will head back.
I wonder if he'd scale up well enough to where I could use him as a jump scare too, because he's got a leap forward. Here, check out the... it's all root motion. He's got a nice leap forward, which we could put him in a little hidey hole.
With spider webs?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Although, yeah, that'd probably be just fine. Alright, I'm gonna head back. I will finish up the pickups, dropping stuff, and that'll be done here also very soon. Then I will have, oh, and the jump scare of the rotation, and so you, and
do want a spider. I've wanted a spider for a while. And
if you want to try that instant stuff,
I'm going to do it with the spikes to start.
Yeah, try it on the spikes and the barbed wire stuff.
Those only have like 2 triangles on them to begin with.
That's why you want to do it, because otherwise it has to have it like.
Oh, it has to do a draw call for every one of them.
So even if
something that's got lots of them, but not.
Yeah, but not that many triangles.
Yeah, gotcha.
Those are the biggest performance hits. So like anything that there's just tons of, that's a good test. But so after you do that, and just do it in one sub-level to start, and just like basically do the
It's too bad you couldn't do that with the grass, or is the grass already basically doing it?
That is why it's able to draw so much grass. Otherwise, it would just
take forever to.
Performance would just be terrible.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna.
Hey, so am I back here?
Roger that. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab something to eat real quick. All right, see you, Paul. All right, everybody, I'm going to kill the stream right now because I don't want to leave it up while I am out grabbing lunch. But I'll be back in about an hour, and hopefully we'll get a few more people chatting us up today. Kristen, don't go get your lunch, although you go at 3. In middle, you better come back too, buddy. Many crazy wow. Oh, Skipford. Man, we've got all of a sudden more people in here than I was expecting. I hate leaving when there are people in the stream. Did I already? Yeah, I did. I need a couple of barrels. This is checkpoint. It won't make any difference. I'm going to have the whole level streamed in on this one anyway. This is basically checkpoint 8. Yeah, it is no longer warm and sunny.
I was like, wow. Oh, I'm forgetting something. And I had like no trick-or-treaters last night. I had so much candy left. Like I literally, the first person came at 6:30.
Oh my. Well, it was so miserable cold last night.
Well, and also it looked like a bunch of my neighbors that are normally, like they must have been out trick-or-treating or something, because they weren't like, their lights were off, like right around my house. So I'm guessing just fewer people came down my road. And yeah, no, I gave away maybe like 25% of the candy that I bought.
Oh no, now you're going to have to eat a bunch of candy.
Bowls. I probably have at least 15 pounds of candy.
Oh my god, dude.
It's ridiculous.
15 pounds?
Like, because I picked up both bowls, I'm like, bowls are full. This is like a 10-pound weight. This feels like about a 10-pound weight. This feels like about a 5-pound weight.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Alright. Let's throw in some more sanity lights around before I do this bake so I can see how it's going to look. There's one of those. That's what I need right here. Right? Meow. Right? Meow. Throw this over. Yeah. baklava. I kind of wanted one over here. Excellent. Let the hate flow through you. And we're going to throw another one over on Mia. You guys should petition Epic to let me be their official level editing spokesperson. We think Scott is delightful to listen to. And you should have him be the official. We've listened to him talk, ma'am, and he's kind of, not appropriate. That's okay. He's delightful. Ma'am. Please, ma'am. Just listen, ma'am. For whatever reason, it's a woman that is petitioning Unreal. And I'm not going to worry just the second about them being in the wrong sub-level. What I want to do right now is get a lunchtime bake going. Start a podcast. Problem is I got so much on my plate right now. I couldn't handle adding something else where I'd have to like spend time editing or compiling or, you know, doing all that kind of stuff. I barely get to see my daughter as it is from work. Don't get me wrong, I think it'd be neat and all. I'd need a producer. I'd love to be the talent and somebody else could be the producer. So if anybody out there needs some podcast talent, you give me a holler. And I can be way more entertaining than just what I am here. It's just, you know, you're gonna kind of get into a focus when you're doing this. And if nobody's asking anything, it's not like there's anything for me to respond to at the moment. No red. Good, 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 good. That is excellent. Hey, Speed Level Design, welcome back. I remember you from the other day. Is there really none right there? Could just move these bastards over. Unlock that group. Alter it a tiny bit. You know what? can get myself a new group here. This can be like an edge group. Need a little bit more flexibility. Oh yeah, that actually worked out real well. So I can pop those in places that are just too dark. Break up some of the monotony. I think I could stick one of those right over there too. Where did I just put that? There it is. Sink you guys into the ground. Just for giggles. Let's unlock that dude. Move some of these in just a little bit. Just so it doesn't, oops, so it doesn't super block the path of the player. But I love these spikes and how they give just an amazing shadow. It just looks really cool, the lighting on them. Let's get some of these a little bit higher up. When they're lit, they just look really cool. Alright, I got a ton of unlit objects. I'm getting a little bit of hangry on me for needing to get some lunch. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, this is one of those things I get stuck in the, I get in a rut, or not a rut, I get into like a groove. That's what I'm looking for. And I hate leaving it because like sometimes, you know, when you drop out of that groove, it gets real hard to get back into it. But I do need to get some food. Nice. Alright, save these bastards out. I'll turn his off. Save that. And just so it's not eating up all the resources when I do the bake. Nothing overlapping. Oof, look at that dead spot of sanity lights. I got nothing right there, so I'm gonna have to light that when I get back. Otherwise the player won't even be able to basically go through there. But we are going to do a preview. I'm going to end the stream here for now and come back in about an hour. And oh good, XSplit has decided it's going to crap out on me again. After an update from XSplit, it's just running like crap. I shouldn't apply updates anymore. I know better than that. So I'm going to have to kill XSplit since it is basically crashed. And I will be starting back up in roughly an hour-ish. So I'll see you guys very soon. Oops, stop it.